Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Astros, Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Detroit Tigers and the Houston Astros. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Danny, two high-level arms taking the mound in this one, but they're pitchers of two very different styles.
Interesting matchup in this one. We've got a power-throwing left-hander and a finesse right-hander. The big lefty has a good assortment of pitches, and our counterpart from the right side, he's more put the ball in play, a pitch-to-contact kind of pitcher.
It's baseball. It's the show, and it comes your way next. Mike Scott is on the mound for Houston in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Yeah, man, he's going to look to be a little bit better in this one. You could say scattering hits. Allowed 9 hits in his last start. His stuff is much better than that, and he certainly isn't going to be able to give up 9 hits in this one if his team expects to win.
So now into the box is Victor Reyes. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The left fielder, Victor Reyes.
And now the first pitch. And we are underway from Houston as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you could win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started.
Batting second, the designated hitter.
Next up is Harold Castro. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now the pitch. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. One out, nobody on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Got him.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
In now, Al Kaline. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. 0-1, here's the pitch. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Hal Newhouser is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Now at the plate here is Craig Biggio. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Ray.
Here's the pitch. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Down.
And he got him.
Batting second.
1 out, bases empty.
Hitter.
And digging in to bat next, the Cuban import, Yuli
Gurriel.
Gurriel. First offering. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. K-line is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third.
Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
These guys are hoping that Altuve can turn it around today. Boy, he's struggling a bit right now. And you know what? His team really needs him to turn it around. I hope he's able to get out of it in this one. He's putting in a lot of extra time, so we'll see if it pays off.
At the plate now, Jeff Bagwell. As he'll take a look at ball 1. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Lofted in the air out to right field. K-line is there, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Still no score. Stepping up is Alan Trammell, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see 1 flamethrower and 1 guy that throws below the speed limit.
Count even at 2-2. Scott has his sign. Here comes the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Jonathan Scope now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. The 1-0.
Nope, outside.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Popped him up. Maldonado waits on it. 2 down.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Akil Baddoo.
Two down, no one on base. And here's the former Rule 5 pick, Akil Baddoo. Here's the first pitch to him. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
No,
that's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And it's fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez.
The left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
Now here's the first offering. And he'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. And he misses low with it. 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Jose Altuve waits on deck. Three balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
So next to bat will be Jose Altuve. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, the pitch. A curveball hit right back at him. One there on the first, and as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the 2nd.
The 0-2 home. A ball and 2 strikes.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Nothing doing there for Houston. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Scott's ready and delivers.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera. 1-1.
Nope, that's down.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
The next batter is Jeimer Candelario, and he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. He's set. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch.
The count 1-1.
Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Pulled toward right center field. Tucker waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Batting 9, the catcher, number 13.
Now to the plate, here is Eric Haas. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Yeah.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1.
No ball, two strikes.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
1-2 to the Tigers catcher. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Cabrera, base runner at first with one out. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
The left fielder.
So here is Victor Reyes, struck out in his first at-bat. From the stretch.
Aye.
Now the 0-1. Struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Detroit. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Michael Brantley.
First offering.
Hey.
The windup and the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. The next 0-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd, the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
So now to the plate, Kyle Tucker. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Batting 9th, the catcher, Martin Maldonado.
Digging in will be Martin Maldonado. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch of the AB now.
Ball.
The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Maldonado behind a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Ball set for the start of the fourth. And standing in as the DH, Harold Castro.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
Scott looks in. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Up next for the
So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. Now at the plate is Al Kaline. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on the way.
That's a ball.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike
One
one.
ball, one strike.
This is popped up. Bagwell is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
The bat, number 3, shortstop, Alan Trammell.
So 2 outs now for the Tigers in their half of the fourth. And up next, the Hall of Fame shortstop, Alan Trammell. First pitch on its way. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Craig Biggio digging in now. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up.
And Matty, it was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled this guy. That has to be in the back of his mind as he walks to the plate right here. Has to protect against looking foolish again on the off speed.
No balls and a strike to count. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 home. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Biggio is retired, and there's 1 away.
Now back, the designated hitter.
Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him.
If he's able to locate that 2-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2. Line, but speared on a hop. And there's out number 2.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
And now in the box, Jeff Bagwell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. Skied into straightaway right. Kaline is camped under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The second baseman.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Scott looks in. Here's the first pitch.
Hey. Inside ball.
1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you can speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other, a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitchers, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
Akil Baddoo is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
1 ball, 2
Late
strikes.
that time for a strike. Softly hit toward the hole. He's got it. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
The first baseman, Miguel Cabrera, stands in. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And now a pitch on the way. Inside with the first pitch splitter, and it's 1-0. Splitter that misses too low, and he's behind 2-0 now. And the pitch. Popped him up. Bregman in foul ground. And, oh, this one drops. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
So now to the plate, Jeimer Candelario, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
And this isn't his strong side, at least not in terms when you look at the stat sheet or his consistent contact rates. I just don't think he's quite as smooth with his rhythm and swing mechanics when he's hitting left-handed.
0-1.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1.
Ball, that's out.
Swings through it for strike number 2. Cabrera, the runner at first with 2 gone. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And Altuve will put the squeeze on this one, and that ends the inning. Tigers leave 1. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. And next it'll be the outfielder, Yordan Alvarez.
Yordan Alvarez.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball,
And a
that's
fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
That evens it up 1-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
A bouncer to the left side. And the throw on the first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Jose Altuve.
Now it'll be Jose Altuve. First pitch on its way. And that's in there for strike 1.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. And he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. 2 out, nobody on. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1. He's taken high above the zone.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. 6th inning coming up, still zip. Now into the box, Eric Haas. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Number 13.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Scott's ready. 0-1 pitch on its way. Fouled off.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
When a guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Up next, Victor Reyes. No hits to this point. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1.
I ain't mad at you right there. I understand. He's trying to get the offense going right there. Wasn't able to execute, but nice thought process.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Another 1-2 delivery. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Harold Castro.
Into the box, Harold Castro. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He'll try to bounce a
1 ball, 2
curveball
strikes,
on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
No pitch
Splitter,
off the plate.
2-2.
0-2.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And the payoff pitch. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Next up for Detroit, Al Kaline. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
And a curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
The 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 1 left for Detroit. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Michael Brantley.
Michael Brantley.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Hanging curveball taken, though, for a second strike.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and they pull the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Standing in now, Kyle Tucker. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Fastball is in there.
1-1.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Into the box now, Martin Maldonado. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today, pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
A bouncer up the middle. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line up, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
At the plate, Craig Biggio, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Softly hit to the left side. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. We're through 6 full, and we still have no score. So that brings up the Hall of Famer, Alan Trammell. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Yanked on the ground down the line. In there for extra bases, and there goes the no-hitter. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, he never stopped grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
Jonathan Scope is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Scott comes set. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Brantley's after it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. So a runner stands at third. One man is out. And here's the former Rule 5 pick, Akil Baddoo. First offering on its way. Ground ball up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field for a base hit. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
At the plate now, Miguel Cabrera, as he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Runners on the move for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw.
1-1.
Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a 1-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, and a dive, but he's back. And he'll turn and throw back to second again. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 1-1. Strike two swinging.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. Here now the 2-2.
Okay. When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he takes ball four again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Jeimer Candelario, flew out last time up. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Fouled away. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now, Eric Haas. Guess he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. No hits to this point. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and two runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
1-2. Here it is. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Now the Astros designated hitter, Yuli Gurriel, will try and get something started in the home half of the seventh. First pitch on the way. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. behind 0-2 now.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strike. And I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
So now to the plate, Jeff Bagwell. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
And he misses 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Now here's the first offering as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
He's running high in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Bagwell, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. One and 2 now as that's in there at the knees.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Now the first pitch. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
He didn't get him to offer at that pitch right there, but that big 12-6 curveball is definitely part of the reason he's having such good success in this one.
2-0 now. 2 out with the man at first. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he'll get back in safely. Two balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. To the left side, but it's well fouled.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. One left for Houston. They trail this one 1-0. Joe Smith has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
The Astros, number 38, Joe Smith.
New inning set to get underway, and set to go as the switch hitting outfielder, Victor Reyes.
Victor Reyes.
Here's the first pitch. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one.
That's a ball.
And it's 1-1. And it's 2-1 to the Tigers' leadoff hitter. All even now, 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Hey, what a great job of mixing speeds and mixing up his pitches. 2 hits allowed in this one. Dominant performance.
To the plate now, Harold Castro, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 pitch. One out, nobody on. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Here comes the 1-2. Liner towards second. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Into the box now, Al Kaline. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Runner goes for second. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2 is in there. A called strike 3. tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison, and both guys have given excellent performances to this point. So here's the cleanup hitter, Alan Trammell. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Hit to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Flips it behind his back. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Tigers leave 1, but they lead it 1-0. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And set to go is the third baseman, Alex Bregman. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fastball just missed above the zone.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
3-0 now.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Gets him to swing over the top of that one. 3-1.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Here's Michael Brantley. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Bregman aboard here at first with nobody out. That's lifted the other way out to left. Reyes will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle Tucker.
Carlos Correa will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 1, Carlos Correa.
First pitch on the way as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A 1-0 delivery.
2 balls, no strikes.
Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Row, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
Correa in front, 3 balls and a strike.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Swing and a line drive. K-line will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Martin.
So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th. And up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far, so good.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scope is there, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Astros leave 1. They still trail 1-0. Ryan Stanek enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Miles Strong is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jonathan Schoop. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Now the 0-1. Fastball well outside. Here comes the 1-2. Is looked at for ball number 2. And he fouls this one off. Another try at 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box, Akil Baddoo. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. Stanek, a former Miami Marlin, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike 2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in now, Miguel Cabrera, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Trying to avoid becoming the third strikeout victim of the inning here. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
Struck him out, so it remains a one-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Nothing across here this half. Nothing for the Tigers in the ninth. It's last chance now for the Astros. They trail here 1-0. So striding in to start the ninth is Craig Biggio, and they could use a spark from him here. First offering on its way.
Inside, ball one.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Reyes is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Yuli Gurriel.
So here's Yuli Gurriel. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way.
Nope, that's the ball.
A ball and a strike now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Next, it'll be Jeff Bagwell. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Last strike now for Houston.
Ball one.
Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the ninth. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Bagwell. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Detroit Tigers jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Hal Newhouser earns the win, his second, striking out 12 in the process. Mike Scott struck out 13 in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Tigers, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Astros, no runs on only 2 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.